Hi, 4th and 5th grade. It's me, Miss Parham, and I'm here today to show you the books that we're going to be using for book clubs after spring break. We'll be doing book clubs during our ISASP testing week when we will be busy testing in the morning, and then you'll be reading in the afternoon with different 4th and 5th grade teachers. And today I wanted to preview the books with you. We had hoped to be able to do it in person, but this is just going to be easier. So today you're going to get a chance to hear about all the book choices that we have, and then they'll also be coming to your room so that you can actually look through the books and get a chance to vote for which one you'd like to be a part of. So you should hopefully have one of these book tasting menus. If not, go ahead and pause the video, teachers, and pass these out so that then the kids can follow along. And the book tasting menu, if you open it up, you'll see that there are 6 different boxes with books inside and a short description of them. So I wanted to be able to give you a chance and read a little bit more about what each book is going to be about. So the first book in your book tasting menu is The Witches by Roald Dahl. And this book will be in Mr. V's classroom, and he'll be the one reading this book with you. So if this is the book that you're assigned to, that's who you'll be with. And in this book, a young boy lives with his grandmother in a society where witches who hate children and are trying to kill them all exist. And the specific thing from the book it says, I can get the page, Grandmama loves to tell about witches. Real witches are the most dangerous of all living creatures on earth. There's nothing they hate so much as children, and they work all kinds of terrifying spells to get rid of them. Her grandson listens closely to Grandmama's stories, but nothing can prepare him for the day he comes face to face with the grand High Witch herself. The next book on your list you'll see is Wish Tree by Katherine Applegate, and this one will be in Mr. Smith's room. And Wish Tree is a really awesome book, and here's the description of it. It says, Red is an oak tree who is many rings old. Red is the neighborhood wish tree. People write their wishes on pieces of cloth and tie them to Red's branches. Along with a crow named Bongo and other animals who seek refuge in Red's hollows, this wish tree watches over the neighborhood. You might say Red has seen it all, until a new family moves in. Not everyone is welcoming, and Red's experience as a wish tree is more important than ever. And again, that one will be in Mr. Smith's room. Our next book is Ghost by Jason Reynolds. And this one is about a boy whose nickname is Ghost. It says, running. That's all that Ghost, real name Castle Cranshaw, has ever known. But never for a track team. Nope, his game has always been ball. But when Ghost impulsively challenges an elite sprinter to a race and wins, the Olympic medalist track coach sees he has something, crazy natural talent. The thing is, Ghost has something else, a lot of anger, and a past that he tries to outrun. Can Ghost harness his raw talent for speed and meld with the team, or will his past finally catch up to him? And then our 4th grade hallway books are on the other side. So that was all on this side of your menu. This side is where our 4th grade teachers' books are at. The first book is the first Harry Potter book. So Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. The cover of this one looks a little different than the one that's in your menu, but the one that's in the menu is the one you'll be getting. And it says, Harry Potter has never played a sport while flying on a broomstick. He's never worn a cloak of invisibility, befriended a giant, or helped hatch a dragon. All Harry knows is a miserable life with the Dursleys, his horrible aunt and uncle, and their abominable son Dudley. Harry's room is a tiny closet at the foot of the stairs, and he hasn't had a birthday party in 11 years. But all that is about to change when a mysterious letter arrives by Owl Messenger. A letter with an invitation to a wonderful place he never dreamed existed. There he finds not only friends, aerial sports, and magic around every corner, but a great destiny that's been waiting for him. If Harry can survive the encounter. And that one is with Mrs. Hesse. Oh, I forgot to say, Ghost is going to be in Miss Kohler's room. I'm so sorry. So Harry Potter will be with Mrs. Hesse in Mrs. Hesse's room. In Miss Riley's room, you'll be reading a book called Front Desk. And Front Desk is about a 10-year-old little girl named Mia, and her family has just moved to the United States from China. And they're here in order to try to create a better life for themselves. And they end up managing a hotel and living in the hotel, and they work at the front desk of the hotel. So this one is about their experience in America and how life isn't always easy. The back says, my parents told me that America would be this amazing place where we could live in a house with a dog, do whatever we want, and eat hamburgers till we were red in the face. So far, the only part of that we've actually achieved is the hamburger part, but I'm still holding out hope, and the hamburgers here are pretty good. And our last book is in Mrs. Ferris's room, but will probably be with Mrs. Lorzell, as Mrs. Ferris is still out on maternity leave. And this book is Smile by Raina Telgemeier. I probably said her last name wrong. And this one is our only graphic novel on the list. So if you are interested in graphic novels, this is definitely one you would want to be checking out. And it says, Raina just wants to be a normal 6th grader. But one night after Girl Scouts, she trips and falls, severely injuring her 2 front teeth. What follows is a long and frustrating journey with on-again, off-again braces, surgery, embarrassing headgear, and even a retainer with fake teeth attached. And on top of all that, there's still more to deal with. A major earthquake, boy confusion, and friends who turn out to not be so friendly. Raina's story takes us from middle school to high school, where she discovers her artistic voice, finds out what true friendship really means, and where she can finally smile. All right, so now you've heard a little bit about the books. Again, these books will be coming to your classroom so you can look at them closely yourself and kind of decide which one you think you're going to like the most. And then if you take your menu, on the back of your menu is where you're going to write your name at the top so that we know whose it is. And then you're going to rank the books from 1 to 6. 1 being your number 1 choice, all the way to 6, the one that you would least prefer to be in. And then the teachers are going to decide and put you in groups accordingly, and we will do our best to get you that first choice, but no promises. I hope you're excited. If you have any questions, let me know or let your teachers know. Have a great day.